this is Ulrike and I am a professional foot juggler, meaning I get paid to balance, throw and kick things with my feet. And today I'm going to show you how you can do that at home. So this is what you're going to need today. You're going to need a mat or a towel, or maybe you have a carpet or anything that you feel comfortable on laying on your back. That's the first thing. The second thing you're going to need is a towel. I have my lovely beach towel here. It can be any towel, or it could be even a pillow. That's what we're going to use to support our lower back. I prefer a towel because it's nice and sturdy and it prevents me from wiggling around. So that's number 2. Maybe get 2 towels in case you need it a little bit more high. So that's the second one. And then number 3, if you have at home a couch, go and grab one of the big couch pillows. I have mine here. The more heavy and sturdy it is, the better. Okay, go and grab that. And then if you have one, grab a basketball or a football or any kind of ball that you can find. And last but not least, I want you to find 1 or more hats. The better when they're more sturdy than if it's like a soft beanie hat. So with hats, I mean actual hats. This is juggling hats, but you can use anything that is maybe a top hat, or maybe, I don't really know the names of the hats to be honest, but anything that has a shape that stays would be preferable. Alright, so if you want to pause the video, get those materials and come back now. Before we start, foot juggling, because you lay on your back and you kind of look at the ceiling the whole time, you don't really know what's happening around you. So what you've got to do before is to make sure that everything around you is safe. So make sure you're either away from anything that can break. That could be a TV, a flower pot, maybe a chair, or anything that can fall on you or break. It's more for your own safety, but also to make sure you don't break anyone else's stuff. Great. Then you might have noticed I'm wearing glasses. So if you wear glasses, I want you to take them off right now, because as I said, when you foot juggle, you look at the ceiling and things fall towards your face. And we want to make sure that you don't break your glasses ever. Get them out of the way and we are ready to start. I would like to start with a little warm-up. So for foot juggling, the most important is to be flexible and to have a strong core. So we're going to do 2 exercises just to activate your core, to support your stomach, to make you a strong center so you can kick those pillows into the sky. And the second thing is we're going to do a little stretch for your legs. Alright, let's go. I want you to start sitting nice and straight on your sit bones. Feel down, feel relaxed, your shoulders to the back and down. And we're going to start moving our feet, because obviously our feet are the most important part here. You're going to flex your feet and point, and flex and point, and flex and point. And when you flex, I want you to start with your toes and then flex. Start with your toes and point. So you go through every single muscle in your feet so they're all nice and woken up and you can really move them. Okay, second awareness exercise for your little twinkle toes is flex and just curve your toes. Can you do that without losing the flex? Okay, and relax. Again, flex and roll your toes. And now point, flex, point, flex. Well done. Alright. Then for our stomach, just to get that little center or the big center really activated, we're going to do some simple stomach exercises. Lay on your back, feet on the ground, hand next to your knees. I want you to breathe in, and when you breathe out, come up. Breathe out, breathe in,
breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And you never come fully down with your head. And make sure you pull your belly button up and down. So when you go under your back, your hands don't fit under your lower back, okay? And now, just for a couple of seconds, I want you to sit on your sit bones and lift your feet off the floor. Very good. And just hold that. And even here you can maybe just move your legs a little bit. Now we are holding that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And now just a little stretch for our legs. I want you to come into a square split position. That is completely unique to you. You know your body best. So make sure you don't push crazy. Ideally it's a 90 degrees, but it can be anything from here to here to here to complete box split. I'm very flexible in my legs, so for me to actually get warm, I need it a little bit wider, but you do exactly what is right for you, okay? So what I want you to do, make sure you sit on your sit bones, your knees are straight, pay attention to your feet, they're nice and pointed, and we're just gonna make sure that both sit bones stay on the floor. I'm gonna reach over with our right arm to our left leg. Very good. Very good. And up, sit bones stay on the floor. Left arm goes over your head. And you slowly, slowly go to your right leg. Very good. Keep those knees straight, point those feet, and keep breathing. Your arm reaches long, you're gonna give your side a very nice stretch. Well done. Okay, and however that is possible for you, you know your body best. You're just gonna do a tiny stretch and a very gentle going to the front. I'm very flexible, as I said, so I'm always like a little pancake on the floor, like this. And that's really comfortable for me. But you can use your hands to support you. You can flex or point, just make a choice. Or you can maybe go down on your elbows, whatever feels good for you. And then I want you to count up to 10 and down to 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And we are ready to go. One thing, I prefer to juggle bare feet because I like to feel all my 10 toes. But I know people that really prefer to wear their socks. So I want you to try both and you make a choice, whatever you want. For me, I am going to take my socks off because I like it more. Now it's time to grab your towel or whatever you found. And what we're going to look for is a position that lifts your hip a little bit up. Sit in front of it and then you're going to lower yourself so your hip is on the towel. What I want you to achieve is when you stretch your leg, you can actually get to 90 degrees and you can bend your knees comfortably. If you feel this is too low and you can't do those two things, bending your knees and getting to a 90-degree angle in a comfortable way, I want you to add another blanket or another pillow or another towel under here, because that will put your hips higher in an easier 90-degree and straight position. Does that make sense? Because we need to be able to move our legs. All right? Okay, that's the right size for me. And now it's time to grab our pillow from the couch. The thing is, when juggling upside down, it's in the beginning a little bit weird because you're under and you look all the time at the ceiling. So what I want you to do, just go into your position. We're going to start with the hands. Put your feet next to your sit bones, nice and firm so you can support your body. Either walk your hands under the pillow, and then you're just gonna hold it. We're just gonna do with our arms what you're gonna do with your knees. Okay, so we're gonna bend and straight, and bend and straight, and bend and straight. Well done. Now, what you can try, you're gonna bend, push, catch. And what you noticed, I really use my elbows. It's all about the elbows, or all about the knees. All about the elbows. So we bend, we push, we bend, and up. We bend, we push, we bend, and up. We bend, we push, we bend, and up. Well done. Pillow here. Now, I want you to get your legs up to a 90 degree. Get them under the pillow. Really make yourself small like a ball. Put them in the middle of the pillow and flex and hold your toes so you have control over the pillow. Just crawl your toes a little bit like you did with your fingers. And now I want you to slowly, 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 slowly straighten your knees. Well done. And that's already the first amazing foot juggling trick you can do. What can happen that you maybe, when you go up, you want to point your feet. No, no, no. You want to straighten your knees and keep flexing and keep flexing. And you just do that a couple of times to get your feet used to it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Next up, pillow on your hands. I'm going to make the throw that we did before, catching it with my feet, all right? And how that's going to go? Looks like this. Bend, push, bend, up. Back to my hands. Feet on the floor, hands up. Legs up. Bend, push, bend, up. Bend, push, bend, up. The more you use your knees, the better. Hop, 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 hop. Well done. And maybe you can try feet to feet. That would be the next step. Up. I like to put my hands next to my body so I can kind of stabilize me from going right to left. Up. Okay, next step. You're going to place the pillow on your feet and you're going to catch it with your shins. It's going to look like this. Okay. And half flip to the hands. Up to the feet. Up to the shin. Half flip to the hands. Up to the feet. To the shins. And up to the hands. And if you fancy, foot juggling is a lot about balancing. You might want to get your sibling or your mom or your dad or anyone or your friend that is around to help you. And I'm gonna put it myself on my feet, but if you want to practice balancing, you can do that this way. Okay, so maybe someone, you can already straighten your legs and someone else can place the pillow. What you want to do is use your legs and use your knees to balance. Engage your core, make sure you stay in the center. Okay, well done. And then double flip down. All right, that's it with the couch pillow. Let's start with our basketball or football. Here, I want you to put your feet onto the floor and we start with the hands again. Okay, that's already a little bit tricky. Just to see how it is to throw something from this perspective. Up, down. I just want you to do maybe 10 until you feel like you're a little bit more comfortable with that. And the aim is to be as straight as possible. Not to this side, not to this side. Just push it away. Push it away. As straight as possible. I like driving my elbows really to the side. That helps me to be really straight. We can start with making a tiny ball, feet under, and here our toes are so important. You need to really grab the ball. So this means you flex. And at the same time, you're going to crawl your toes to really hold the ball, to make sure the ball doesn't roll out of the little ball you just made. Okay, and you're gonna keep flexing, and slowly, slowly straighten your legs. Well done. It can still move, but I hold it tight. All right, and back down again. Next step, I'm gonna throw the ball up and just tap it with my foot. I make sure my foot is flexed and I don't kick it away. Okay, then we throw the ball up. You basically throw it almost straight, and you scoop under with both feet already together in the ball. Up, scoop, knees. Well done. Up, under. Okay, and now next step, if you feel comfortable, and don't worry, that's actually really difficult, even it looks super easy, but just if you wanted to try it. I'm gonna roll the ball down my legs into my hands. It's very gentle. You can even just roll it to your knees, like this, and back up, and down. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you today is something that I enjoy so much because it looks so fun and it's really fun to do. Same thing. In front of your towel, roll down slowly. Maybe we can use that moment to just quickly shake out those legs. That's even nice for me. Okay, put your feet on the floor next to your sit bones. Core nice and strong. Roll up, straighten your legs. And then we're going to start with using both hands under the head, so it's so straight. And we're going to just push it up until you get a feeling to really don't flick the head, to keep it kind of straight. So once you flick it higher, you can just scoop in with your legs. Okay. Hop. Hop. Very good. And if you feel like, oh, that's very complicated for me, totally understandable, and try the other way around, which works like this. You point your feet inside the head, you bend your legs, and when you flick it back, you're gonna flex. Do you see it? Okay, let's try that. Up, flick, and I catch it with my hand. Very nice. Point, 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 point. Flex. Just a little bit. Point, 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 point. Flick. All right. Now, let's try and throw the head to our foot. You're gonna hold it with your right hand around the side of the head, and we're using our wrist to give it a good flick so it does half a turn. One turn. Hop. And back. And hop. And back. And hop. It's about learning about the head that you use. My head maybe works a little bit different than yours. Every head that I had to adjust a little bit what I do. Last but not least, I want to show you a little routine. If you have more than one head at home, you can try that. I'm going to use 3 juggling hats. Okay. Ready? I'm going to put my first head on the right foot. My second head on the left foot. So I have my hands free. I'm going to take the third head on the side with the opening to you. I'm going to take my right hand and my right leg, and I'm going to pass behind my left leg and take the head. Ooh, empty feet. Head up. Cross behind my right leg and take it with my right hand. Head up. Cross. Foot. Cross. Foot. Cross. Well done. All right, I would say let's add something. We have this one. Hop, hop, cross, hop, hop, cross, cross, hop. And then the last thing we can add is our throw. We have a twist, pass, throw, pass, twist, throw. Whoop. There we go. All right.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed today, and I can't wait to see what you've been doing with all the pillows and balls and hats and everything that you can find at home to do some foot juggling. I would like to connect with you if you want to through my website, that is footjuggler.com, or on my social media, which is under Ulrike Storch, ULRIKESTORCH. I would like to see what you balance, what you throw, so make sure to tag me if you practice your own foot juggling. Thank you for showing up today, and thank you for trying something new, because if we try something new, we grow. This was Ulrike. Until next time,